Hi everybody, how y'all doing today? Alright guys, I'm back with this. You know me, I can't get enough of sharing with you all my mistakes and things I've learned along the way. And what we started off was with a perfectly good helmet that needed a little touch up. And I overdid that and messed it up. And in the process of trying to fix it, I made it completely worse. And as you can see now, it's really bad. And to make it even worse, look at this. I had a thumbprint in it, and I was getting ready to sand that down, and it just kept smearing and peeling back. And now I've got this huge crater with all these layers of paint just peeled back. So I said, that is it. I am cutting to the chase, and I got some paint remover. And I'm gonna put some tough strip. Tough strip. You believe that? I didn't even notice. Oh, you gotta love that. Alright, so I'm gonna put some of this on there. We're gonna scrape this thing all the way back down as far as it'll go, and we're gonna start over. I want to thank all you guys for all your comments and your wise information that you've shared with me. I've learned a lot from you guys, and I appreciate that. And hopefully this time, I'll get it right. So, here we go. Well, I've sanded it back down to an extreme, trying to get all the different layers and different imperfections off, and bumps from the different layers of paint. And if you look closely, you can actually see red and yellow, a different color of red and yellow on top of the original black. So it had some sort of design on there when it was new. But I'm not trying to go that deep with my sanding. I'm just trying to get it to where it's smooth, where when I put a coat of paint on it, you won't be able to see the other things that I had done. Alright, so I have done another full-on wet sanding, and I'm going to attempt to try some rust-colored primer. And it's trying to rain out here, so I moved inside the garage just a wee bit to see if I can get a coat or two on this. And then I'm going to let it cure for a few days before I do anything to it. Looks like I moved in here just in the nick of time. Boy, it's really starting to come down now. You probably can't tell from the video, but yeah. Well, maybe you can tell by looking at the ground. It's not a real super heavy rain, but it's a really hard drizzle. Anyway, it's enough to drive me indoors as best I can with this mess. You can't even see the back of the shop for all the stuff. Alright. So I'm going to put a coat on this and proceed. Things you're going to want before you start doing something like this: safety glasses, gloves, plastic scraper, some sort of a way to apply it. And what I'm going to do is test a small area and see what happens. So I'm just going to pour a little bit into a paint can cap. Come over by my work. Use one of these cheap throwaway paint brushes. And glob some on here. It says give 10 to 15 minutes in a desired area for it to start working. And since I like to be completely committed, I'm going to do a fairly generous area. I'm going to look at the clock. It says it's 10 minutes till. No, it says it's 5 minutes till. I can see it reacting already. It's bubbling up. Alright, we're going to leave that time to work, and I'll get back with you. So it's been a little over 15 minutes, and we're going to see just what this does. Yeah, I clearly didn't think ahead about where I'm going to put these scrapings. So I guess I'm going to have to wipe it right here on my work surface. But it sure has softened that up. And you can actually see the red and the yellow and the black under there that I was telling you about. Which is good. It means we're getting past all the work that I've done. Anyway, I'm going to mess with that and I'll bring you back. Alright, well there's a good look at what just happened. And you can see, or maybe you can, all the different layers. You can see the paint I put on it, the paint the people before me put on it. The original paint that it came out with was actually pretty nice. So you can see that black, yellow, and red. That was probably pretty slick. Must have been too flashy for them. Anyway, I'm going to put some more of that stuff on there and get on with it. Here's another look at it after the second coat of stripper's been over it. Well, there it is. After, I don't even know how many times I went back over it, stripping it. But I think it's down to where I could say it's safe to say that I can get some mineral spirits and wipe it down to neutralize the stripper and then begin wet sanding again. That's probably about as fair a shake as I'm going to give her. I can't believe somebody spray painted over that to begin with. That just, you know what? I almost want to just clean it up and then clear coat it like that. Just because it's so freaking ugly. It's so freaking ugly, it's cool. Isn't it? Talk about show your age. Yeah. But where would the fun in that be? Alright, so time will tell. You can even see the DOT sticker right here. DOT, Department of Transportation approved. I'm surprised at the amount of people that have told me that in Canada it's illegal to paint or alter your helmet. And Crazy Dave Bills told me last night that he was told by an OSHA representative once upon a time that they were not allowed to spray paint their hard hats because it made them brittle and they would crack and then not protect you, which I had never heard that before. Anyway, there we go. There's no stopping me, man. I'm gonna go for it. Alright, so I've been sanding the heck out of it, getting all the little divots and little things I could feel, kind of giving it the old braille treatment, you know, anything I could feel. Made sure I got it smoothed out. And probably not done yet, but I just wanted to show you one more step in my process. So anyway, yeah. It's coming along. It's getting there. It's starting to feel pretty smooth again. And I no longer have a desire to clear coat it like that. Alright, moving along. Alright, let's dust her off and see what it looks like. I'm not going to do any more to it tonight. I'm going to let it set. I'm going to blow dry it. And just let it set and dry. And I'm going to take my time on it from here on and see if we can't come up with a finished product that's worthy of sharing with the world. Alright. Anyway. I've been sanding on that for about 3 hours. Thanks for coming by, and we'll see you later. Alright, we'll see you. Bye-bye. Alright, more to come.